Okay, so here we are with our final kind of assembly. Now, my nesting box I've designed so that all of my side pieces, my front, my back, and my two sides sit on top of my base, right? You don't necessarily have to do it that way. You might have the two sides sit either side of the base and the front and the back sit on top, right? That's kind of up to you. It depends on things like the stability and the sizing of your pieces. What you can see, big thing here that I'm doing is I am marking out where I'm going to hammer all of my nails, and those markings are going at half the width of my material, half the thickness of my material from each edge. So I'm working with 12mm material, so from every edge that I am going to have nails inserted into, I've measured and marked a line at 6mm, right? And I've kind of pre-hammered my nails through, right? And the idea with that is you want to hammer the nails through initially so that they just go through, or are just not quite sort of starting to poke through the thickness of your first piece of material, so that way when you put your second piece in, you're not having to try and hold it in place while you're hammering that nail through all of that initial 12 mils of thickness, right? You can just give your nail a quick tap and it'll sink into that second piece of material, right? The other big thing I always tell kids is don't kind of immediately smash your nail the whole way through. Give it a tap, right? And you want to do it kind of gradually, right? And what you want to do as well is do things like do your corners, do your ends, right? Start from your ends and work in. Do your opposite corners, all right, as much as you can, so that you can actually make sure that stuff is aligned, right? So you don't kind of hammer in your first nail, get that all the way through, and then find that, oh, it's poked out the side and now it's a lot of work to dig out, or oh, I've done it, but my material is at an angle and it's wonky and now I have to take out all of these nails, all right? The other big thing to note here is that I'm using glue as well as nails, right? This is actually really important for the structural integrity of our nesting box and the strength of those joins, right? A really fun little activity that I often do with my woodworking classes is I'll do a little joinery investigation where I'll get them to make a little sample join, one with nails, one just with glue, and one with nails and glue. And if you do a nails and glue join really well, what you'll find if you try to break it at the end is that you'll break the wood before you break the join. So we always want our students to be using glue as well as nails and screws, right? So glue on top of the hardware, all right? And so again, okay, so just pre-hammering those nails and making sure we're using our nail punch to sink all of our nail heads below our surface, because then what we can actually do is come along with wood filler, which you can buy or you can make yourself, right? So wood filler and fill in those holes so we end up with a nice smooth surface. Our last kind of bit of assembly here is attaching our hinge for our roof. This is another one that's really important for our nesting box so that we can gain access to it, right? Mostly so we can kind of clean it out and stuff, right? Make sure that it's nice and, it's not getting moldy or rotten, or there's not a bunch of litter in there. After our wildlife has finished nesting, we can clean it out in between times, all right? And see kind of what's going on in there.